What is up, everybody? It is your boy Triple G93 here, giving you another Halo Wars 2 commentary game. I've been enjoying these weekly ones. In fact, I don't know when this one will be coming out as well, but I will say that there's going to be a little bit more commentary videos at least popping up in either last week or this week. So I hope you've enjoyed them. I was able to get a little bit of extra time. It's been a little bit hectic, but it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about you guys. It's about Halo Wars 2. So let's go ahead and get to it. So it's Forge. We're doing our classic economy build with supply upgrade, gen upgrade, and then we're going to go ahead and get a 4th supply pad up, and then we're going to go ahead and get our hero up. And then we're probably going to go upgraded scouts. And so seeing that Orange decided to go after the supply and the gen on that left side, I was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the free power that's going to go ahead and be in this middle section, hopefully, and fortunately it was. So, you know, the enemy gets a little bit of an economy boost, but as do I. So we do get our generator up. We're sending our Marine through, and then we're going to go ahead and use our scout to upgrade while our Marine will go ahead and get the rest of that power. And so by the time this gen comes up, we will have enough power to go ahead and get double gens upgraded. So pretty good nevertheless. And so army's coming down. There's the upgrade. And now our Jackrabbit is going to go ahead and scout. And so yellow was practically full economy. Yellow went gen first. At least it seems that way because he has 2 gens already. So there's no mini base over here, which is pretty insane in my opinion. And so decided to go ahead and continue scouting red. Red went barracks, and then I was going to go back because my teammate was going to go ahead and grab this mini base. So all in all, it's pretty decent because we're going to get a little bit of a lead here if we're able to generate enough supply to make up for everything that we committed there. But went back to check on yellow, and yellow looks like he is full econ. And now we're going to go ahead and see what's in the other mini base. We know that red is going barracks. He has a sensor tower for whatever reason. And orange was taking the mini base, which is totally fine. He has a war console. And now we're just going to go ahead and get heavy metal and start working towards our next transition. And so this is what was weird because I saw double war console and I was like, what? Why is there double war console? So my only opinion is that one's building the unit, the other one's building the upgrade, but I don't know why they chose to do that. But Forge is out. We have our scouts. And we're gonna go ahead and start dishing out some damage, start taking a little bit of a lead that we can. And we're gonna go ahead and use our Marines to start capturing nodes as well. So I'm really hoping I got that Forge upgrade. I'm going to say that I did. I have no idea. And we're going to take our first kill of the day, which is these Marines right here. And then there's a whole bunch of grunts showing up. And there we go. We do have that Y-move upgrade, but we did lose some Jackrabbits, which is unfortunate. We do have Atriox trying to target me down, but we are killing out a lot of his grunts, which is pretty nice. We do have green trying to chase a little bit against the Atriox, but he's going to end up losing a lot of his grunts if he keeps trying to pursue that. So I decided, hey, let's fall back. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything going on the right side by any expansions going on and whatnot, because of the fact that I saw double war console. Because another thing was on the table was Fortify, and as you saw, no second base yet, though we were fine in that regards. And so we're going to go ahead and try and jump on the Atriox now. So Vortex is trying to go down, and the Vortex whiffs really poorly. Kind of sad that ended up happening, but we got ourselves a Y move, and then we have the goop going down. And so we're able to relieve a little bit of pressure there. Red is taking a second base, which is my cue to go ahead and take my own base myself. And we're getting near Tech 2, so we're going to go ahead and try and do a little bit of damage with what we've got. We're going to send a Marine to try to cap that. Got that Tech 2 upgrade going on, which I don't know why I'd continue to go back to my base when I had the building hot group. So that's something I can continue to improve on. I'll keep reminding myself too. But we're doing a lot of good damage. Yellow is at Warhog. So he's at Tech 2 producing a lot of Warhogs. And Atriox is showing up here, so we're just trying to get rid of the base if possible, but we also don't want to overcommit. So we're able to take out that base, and we're going to start retreating to the left-hand side to see if there's any more additional, you know, damage we can go ahead and get in. And so we see some Warhogs we can go ahead and try and take out. So we get some good rams in, and we're killing some good amount of Warhogs, which really works out. So I'm going double factory myself, getting both those buildings hot grouped. And now we're going to go ahead and retreat because we don't want to overcommit. But we do see that their Atriox is just in a very poor spot. But because of paddling, he was able to get out in a very fortunate position. I'll go ahead and say that. So we're going to go ahead and continue to chase this. And while we're trying to chase this, hopefully take out the Atriox in the process. And it does look like we're going to be able to. And the shot goes in and he's gone. So second base is coming in. We're floating a lot of resources. We're going to go ahead and get that gen. We're going to go ahead and get that armory to get that upgrade as well. And you can see these Warhogs are kind of causing this problem. But good board is Goo is coming down with some great rams. And this is another great opportunity. 2 more Warhogs go down. 3 more Warhogs go down. And now I'm getting a heavy metal on my leader to go ahead and try and keep him alive. Engineers are here as well. And so we're just killing a lot of Warhogs and trading them in for choppers, which in my opinion is a very good trade. So we got Scatterbomb, we're got double factory, and so now we're just going to go ahead and see if yellow is going for an expansion, because we know that orange lost his leader. He's going to be out for a little bit. And so going for Tech 3 right away, because I decided, hey, I'm floating all this power. Instead of trying to get upgrades, I still need to make a bunch of units. So let's go ahead and get to Tech 3 to go ahead and get Gosshogs instead, because I already have upgraded scouts. And so pinged my teammate, hey, we know that yellow's trying to go ahead and come around us. Let's see if we can go ahead and do something about this. My Warhog's already, my Forge Hog's already in a prime position to go ahead and do some damage. And so we got 1 Warhog killed. We're trying to stop the rest of it coming near the enemy. He does waste a scatter bomb in my opinion. He doesn't end up like getting a lot of value out of that. And he does end up losing everything else that's over there, at least all his Warhogs. And so we're working towards Tech 2. He's trying to streamline reinforcements, but we're at a very good spot where just like he needs to stop streamlining reinforcements. He's not going to go ahead and save this base. But as I say that, Red has shown up with Warhogs as well, and so my Forge Hog is not doing too hot. Trying to keep him alive and was able to move him and adjust him just a little bit to get underneath the engineers to get the upgrades. He is still alive, and now he's just going to go ahead and book it all the way back to our base, because there's no way we're going to be able to hold off. There's just too many, and in fact wasn't able to make the correct maneuvering to fall back, and Red had killed my Forge Hog. Quite unfortunate. I could have kept him alive, but that was a little bit of micromanagement coming from me. So Red's looking for some counterattack potential. We do have an air pad coming up, and we're going to need our armor as well. The Goo is going to show up to try and help us out with this situation. We do have air being transitioned, and I also now have Goss, so I may be lacking in the upgrade department, but a great cleansing beam is going down. Gets rid of the Nightingales, which is one of the most important parts in the UNSC army. Gosshogs are clearing everything else up, and so Red just lost everything. We have reset his army completely, which is really nice. So shout out to our Decimus at the time to go ahead and clear that up. And those Gosshogs were able to clear everything up. So now we're going to get more Nightingales. We're going to see if we can get some counterattack potential. But this lack of upgrade is really showing. I'm barely doing any damage to these guys. I finally have the scout. The Banshee showed up at the perfect position to go ahead and target all of these Marauders. 3 Marauder kills. And we were able to take out, what, a couple, 3 or 4 of them. Could have taken out more if it was micro a little bit better, but it is what it is. So we're getting more upgrades. We're finally getting the rest of our tree going. We're going to go ahead and start getting siege set up as well. Forge Hog is going to be made. He's going to need upgrades as well, but we're here to continuously try and get a little bit more of a push than what we did before. So we're setting up our siege. Hopefully they work well the first time. If not, it's going to be incredibly sad. Cleansing beam is going down, which is going to be kind of frustrating to deal with. End up losing 1 additional Warhog, possibly 2 Warhogs, and a Jackrabbit was lost because of it. And a Vortex comes down. And so that smoke actually kind of kept Atriox alive. Looking back at this, that was kind of unfortunate, but we do have good amount of siege. And now what do we have here? We have Red showing up with air. He has some hornets that he's trying to send to take out the siege. And so this is not a good sign. They're already, one's already trying to transition to air, which is fine. We do have a Decimus that will be able to do something about this, but it is going to be a problem if they continue to transition to that. So you can guess from the title they end up doing that. But great scatter bomb by the enemy, another scatter bomb by myself to kill their leader. And so we were able to help clear all that out, but our Nightingale count keeps getting reset, which is very unfortunate. But we do have siege showing up, which is looking pretty good. We're taking out those turrets. We have a good push on the right side happening, but look at that. Yellow is showing up with hornets as well. Now 2 of the teammates, enemy team, is going air, and they have shown air. So I'm here just trying to go ahead and pump out Nightingales, keep this pressure going, and it's kind of looking good. I think I can't really push because he has a lot of anti-vehicle turrets, and that's why I didn't end up pushing. And so I was just relying on the siege to go ahead and do something. And so trying to pressure to the best of my ability while trying to avoid these anti-vehicle turrets is kind of hard. So siege is still pressuring. I'm going to get that reinforcements upgrade because I've been at a good pop for quite some time now. So there goes his hornets trying to go around to deal some damage here. I do have Nightingales. Can I go ahead and get a smoke screen off on time? That is the question. I get 2 smoke screens off, but unfortunately a scatter bomb comes in, and that scatter bomb wrecks 2 more Nightingales. We were able to save 1 siege, but now Red is coming in with more units, and so this is just going to start becoming a full-fledged problem for me. So Waimuk goes down with Forge. We finally got Tech 2 for vehicles. We got vehicle drop again, which is going to be very nice, but I just don't have the supply economy to keep this up currently. But hopefully we can get that changed soon. And Yellow's starting to pressure my base with a little bit of air that he has, and so I need to fall back because we have blue and green trying to pressure orange right now. So I'm trying to ping and let them know, hey, air is coming over. We got to do something about this. And so my army is going to take some time to get over there, making more Nightingales, and it's just a tough spot to be in all. Like, I kind of let this happen. Yellow's going mass air as well. He's showing the hornets. His hornets are upgraded. It's going to start becoming a problem, but let's see if we'll be able to hold this base. Goshawk is doing some work. Banshees are falling back as well to go ahead and help out his teammate, but that means whatever push was happening at the top right, it's just not going to happen anymore. And Warhogs with Goss, they're not doing that great. They're not Tech 3, and so I'm not in a very good position on my side, honestly. I think my army comp could definitely be improved, but I just don't really have a good handle of this game. So Yellow's mass air, I'm still trying to make Goshawks. Goshawks aren't the answer. I'm going to go ahead and get combat salvage, even though financially I can't afford it. And it's still the same story. You're just stuck in a situation where these hornets are, they're just there. I can't do any drops for my Kodiaks. I don't have enough anti-air. And so I ping my teammate, hey, Yellow is caught in a very tough position. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a jump on it. And so I start teasing him with some Nightingales because of some great pathing, and then after that the Banshees showed up and we were able to get some very good damage. I know it's kind of hard to see, but we got something going on here. But a cleansing is going down, which is going to do a lot of damage over there, and trying to get my siege going, but I never even got my siege set up. But it doesn't even matter. Oh, I did get my siege set up. That's surprising. But Red's here with all his air, and so we're just in a very tough spot. And here comes Yellow with his mass air. So now I'm trying to put down a scatter bomb, and we get a great wombo combo with Vortis pulling everything in and a scatter bomb coming in. It's looking very good, but we need that vehicle level 3 upgrade. It's just not there yet. But we were able to keep 1 siege turret alive. The Banshees are finally coming in and doing even more extra work because a lot of them are weak. And so now I need to start taking out these anti-vehicle turrets. They're such a problem, because I can't bring in Wolverines and I can't keep getting Warhogs in if these things keep showing up to be a problem. So the air is coming in around to help try to take out these turrets. I still have siege going on at that one location, which is looking pretty good. Gonna go ahead and upgrade this because I can go for those extra building slots right now. And here comes yellow with his air again. I do have heavy metal. We're gonna go ahead and pop that up to see if we can keep any of this alive. Really, it's just a Goshawk. That's all we got going. Green is just taking on everything. He's taking on orange. He's taking on red. He's taking on, well, I'm taking on yellow, but you know, whatever reinforcements yellow has, and so it's just been non-stop. And so blue saw this opportunity to go ahead and push that side if you look at the mini map. And so now we're just trying to save our Kodiak. Can we go ahead and save it? No, we cannot, because more of them has shown up, but we do have Wolverines now. It looks like red with his all air, he tried to make some Wolverines mixed in there as well. But now I have Wolverines mixed in. I have Goshawk, I have Forge, I have Nightingales to help heal, and things are looking like they are turning towards our side. So red's going in with a push. A great scatter bomb. We're going to go ahead and get a retreat. We did end up losing one Warhog, and it did damage a lot of our units, but with the heals going on with Nightingales, hopefully that'll be able to help. We are going to win the ground game as well because I have Goshawks that's going to deal with the Warhogs as well. And so now the Hornets are starting to retreat. I pushed them back. Green is focusing down on yellow's base, and so things are looking pretty well. Blue has shifted over to mid because he saw an opportunity. And there goes orange with his mass air as well. He does have Reavers, which is a good fight, and I'm coming in to help reinforce this situation as well. And so now we got siege going on by the enemy. We have a bunch of air we're continuously trying to take out here, and his Reavers are just starting to drop. But green was able to take out yellow's base, which means yellow ended up resigning because of that. This puts us in a very good spot. This game is going to be practically over now. We're killing the rest of orange's units. And now he has left the game as well. And we were able to pull this out. Like, we stopped the mass air going into critical mass. I definitely could have transitioned to Wolverines a lot more quickly than before. But all in all, it's still a very good match in my opinion. Pretty strong. And so, pretty solid opponents that we went up against as well. And so just take a look at the stats very quick. If I go ahead and shift over to that, I don't know if I do. If I don't, I just want to say have a good one. Look at that, 86 for 39, pretty strong. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be awesome. Hope you enjoyed the video. G out.